I already know he's around. I already know he's around. Mikey been watching that for. He's the one that works. They put y'all the keys around.
Yeah.
Know your secrets. Deep is your love, the ocean. How deep is your love? 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 Deep is your love?
Like everybody manage that. Get trapped. Furthermore, I apologize for getting trapped. This is the last. Used to over that. Reaching up fast. If I could only find a note to make it. Grab you out of here. Baby, too. And know my heart's a stereo.
Good afternoon. My name is Maria Copeland, and I'm honored to serve as principal of Southridge High School. To each and every one of you, I warmly welcome you at this graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. Today we have interpretation services for American Sign Language, Spanish, and Arabic. If you would like to use one of our translating devices for Arabic, you can pick it up there at the entryway and there will be live translation for you. En esta ceremonia tenemos maquinitas que pueden traducir para ustedes si prefieren escuchar esta ceremonia en español. Por favor, vayan a la entrada y ustedes pueden recibir una maquinita para tener esta traducción. Gracias. I would like to remind you to not block those behind you in seats by standing or waving signs, using air horns or other sound makers. And please be considerate to all students as this afternoon they have earned an honor of being recognized. At this time, will you please stand and welcome the class of 2024 to their commencement ceremony as the Southridge Band, under the direction of Mr. Cameron Jurdy, plays the traditional processional Pomp and Circumstance.
afternoon. My name is Audrey Meek, and I am the 2023-2024 All-Student Body President. I would like to welcome those of you who are in attendance today, along with those of you who are watching on our YouTube live stream, to Southridge High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2024. As we begin today's ceremony, join me in acknowledging the land upon which Southridge High School sits, land of the Tualatin Kayapuyya people. Our community honors the history, culture, and contributions the Tualatin Kayapuyya has given to this beautiful area for centuries. As keepers of this land, we pledge to live our lives in honor of the rich legacy left to us. I would like to ask you to remain standing as the Southridge Avance Choir, under the direction of Ann Rickley, performs our national anthem. Class of 2024, families and guests, please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Jurdy and our combined bands for the processional music, and to our concert choir for performing our national anthem. I'm Riley Forsterling, Senior Class President. Joining me on stage are School Board Representatives Susan Greenberg, Superintendent of the Beaverton School District Gustavo Baladeras, and Maria Copeland, Southridge High School's principal. Also joining me at different times on stage will be Student Body President Audrey Meek, Student Keynote Speaker Jenna Hall and Junior Vasquez, and Staff Keynote Speaker Stacy Miggs. Please welcome to the podium Southridge High School Principal Maria Copeland.
Thank you, Riley. It's an honor to stand on the stage with both you and Audrey. You both represented your class and our school with leadership and strength as we progress through this year. Riley, I wish you the best of luck next year studying climate science at OSU. Audrey, the best of luck to you next year as you play basketball at the University of Redlands. School Board Member Greenberg, Superintendent Balderas, faculty, staff, parents, family members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2024, good afternoon and welcome. While today is often with the graduate in mind, I'm cognizant of the fact that this day is also for the parents, grandparents, siblings, and extended family. Today marks the culmination of endless drives to and from school, group practices, late meals, and errands run in between. For every graduate who stands before us, we know there is a solid force of family standing behind, supporting, encouraging, and loving. Seniors, please give our parents and guardians a round of applause for all they have done to bring you here today. Finally, to the graduates of the class of 2024, try to fully enjoy and live within this moment. On your last night of school, I was with you on this field as we watched the sun go down together. I'll confess I had kind of a teary-eyed moment when I watched y'all running around, playing ball, taking photos in the sunset, and being together. I realized at that moment you were living in a golden moment. You no longer had the weight of 13 years of education on your shoulders. You knew you were finished. And you also know that you didn't have the weight of the journey yet to come. You were perfectly free in that moment, free of everything, in the golden sunset with your friends. Today you are also free, and this moment is for you. Soak it all up and save this memory. To all in attendance, in person or virtually, I present to you the Southridge High School's graduating class of 2024. Riley.
Over the past 2 weeks, students were chosen to share their words of wisdom with the graduating class. I welcome Junian and Jenna to the stage. Today, our first speaker is Jenna Hall. Please welcome Jenna to the podium.
Greetings to everyone in attendance, including our families, friends, teachers, staff members, and my fellow graduating class of 2024. My name is Jenna Hall, and it's truly an honor to speak here today. We're gathered here to celebrate the class of 2024. We did it, and man, does it feel rewarding. Joyous moments like this remind me of a saying I once heard. Everything is temporary. Now, you might interpret the saying negatively, as it implies your happiness won't last forever. And you'd be right. But I mention this to inspire positivity instead. On the flip side of the negative implications, when you're going through dark times, hard times, broke times, or sad times, remember that it isn't permanent and things will get better. Take our class, for example. Just 4 years ago, we began our high school journey amidst a sea of uncertainty and isolation. Freshman year, traditionally marked by loud hallways and lively classrooms, took on a surreal quality as we navigated the uncharted waters of quarantine. Furthermore, from 2020 to now, we have stood witness to several civil and human rights issues locally and globally. We have all grappled with the weight of injustice. Many of us lost loved ones, friendships, and romantic relationships. Many of us struggled in our classes, in our personal lives, in our work lives. However, in the face of all that adversity, uncertainty, and isolation, we did not drown. Instead, through perseverance and determination, we grew, evolved, and became better versions of ourselves. The trials we faced were temporary, but as the saying goes, everything is, including the triumphs we celebrate, such as our graduation. But don't let the negativity weigh you down. Instead, let the positivity guide you to understanding. Understand that we must cherish the good moments, showing gratitude and appreciation as we aren't guaranteed a better tomorrow. We must learn from the bad moments, using them as stepping stones towards personal growth and enlightenment. And above all, we must hold on to the hope that better days lie ahead, because the darkest hour is only 60 minutes. So whether we move on to university, the military, take a gap year, or any other paths we may walk, let us carry with us that everything is temporary. Let it serve as a guiding light, illuminating the path ahead and infusing us with the strength, resilience, and hope needed to overcome life's myriad challenges. So, Congratulations, class of 2024. The world awaits us, and I have no doubt that each and every one of us is destined for greatness. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenna. The class of 2024 has many accomplishments. Even during the global pandemic, we had students who exceeded the minimum of 30 hours of service learning to graduate from Southridge High School. If you were one of the 10 Skyhawks who earned over 200 service learning hours while in high school, please stand. You may be seated. And to the entire senior class, we applaud you for going above and beyond and giving over 1,700 hours to our community. And with this being done with over 2 years of your high school experience impacted by the COVID pandemic.
Southridge High School is one of the over 5,600 schools in 156 countries to offer the International Baccalaureate program. Students currently access IB at Southridge High School either by taking individual classes and becoming a course candidate or completing the IB diploma or IB career program. The IB program offers a comprehensive 2-year curriculum that allows students to fulfill requirements to meet the demands of a rigorous, internationally recognized curriculum. Our IB career-related candidates are required to complete a CTE pathway as long as complete 2 IB classes. Each of our IB candidates has been presented with a stole, which they are wearing today. Will our 23 IB diploma and career-related program candidates please rise? Please join me in congratulating these outstanding individuals. Thank you. You may be seated.
Southridge offers 5 career technical pathways, 4 district-wide career pathways, 4 in-building career pathways, and dual credit opportunities where students earn college credits along high school credits. If you are one in an IB class, AP class, completed a career or CTE pathway, or received dual credit while at Southridge High School, please rise so we can honor your academic challenge. Thank you. You may be seated.
Southridge High School considers the Southridge Scholar the pinnacle of academic success. To be a Southridge Scholar requires academic focus, dedication, perseverance, and fortitude. If you are one of the 28 Southridge Scholars for the class of 2024, please rise so we can recognize your academic success.
Thank you. You may be seated. Southridge High School is proud to offer a dual language program for grades 9 through 12. This is our 4th graduating class of students participating in the dual language program. Our dual language students are biliterate in both English and Spanish and truly promote a core belief of the dual language program, which is biculturalism in our community and community. They have taken classes in both languages, completed a capstone project, and have earned the Oregon Seal of Biliteracy. If you are one of the 41 students who are in the dual language program, please rise. Felicidades, and you may be seated. Many of our students in the language acquisition classes of Spanish, French, and ASL, or those who have a first language other than English, are Seal of Biliteracy candidates. Alongside our dual language students, if you are one of the 79 Seal of Biliteracy candidates, please rise so we can honor your academic successes. Thank you. You may be seated.
The Beaverton School District began AVID 9 years ago, and Southridge High School is graduating our 7th class of AVID scholars alongside those from across the Beaverton School District. AVID, or Advanced via Individual Determination, supports student academic success in post-high school planning. This year, 100% of our Southridge High School AVID graduates were accepted to either a community college, four-year university, or the United States military or trade school. And will all AVID graduates please rise so we can honor your hard work and individual determination. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Southridge High School has a rich history in performing arts, and this year is no different. Our thespians put on amazing productions of The Play That Went Wrong, SpongeBob the Musical, The Curious Incident of the Dog at Night, and 26 Pebbles. Our marching band placed second in their classification at Fall Championships. Our indoor percussion ensemble placed fourth in their classification at Winter Championships. And our Winter Guard combined with Mountainside High School to place second in their classification at Winter Championships. Additionally, the Southridge Wind Ensemble placed third at this year's Metro League Festival and advanced to perform at the State Band Festival for the first time since 2019. Graduating seniors Kenzie Morskinny and Clara Bowles placed third in their respective categories on low saxophone and clarinet at our area solo and ensemble festival, with Clara advancing to perform at the State and Solo Ensemble Festival. Our concert choir won the Metro League Festival and went on to perform at State. Multiple soloists and small groups from our choir department placed first at our area competition and went on to perform at State, including a second place finish for senior Jason Nueza and Tate Banton, along with fourth place finishes for our treble and bass ensembles. If you participated behind the scenes in tech crew, performed on stage in drama, band, or choir, or represented Southridge at the local or regional level in the visual arts, please rise so we can give you a round of applause. Thank you, and your creativity inspires us.
Once again, Southridge excelled athletically. 17 Skyhawks will be going on to participate at the collegiate level. If you represented Southridge High School on an athletic team, won a state championship, earned a varsity letter, or are going on to the collegiate level to participate in athletics, please stand so we can acknowledge you. Thank you for carrying the Skyhawk banner with pride, and you may be seated.
Today we honor our graduates. Sitting before me are those who are the first in their families to graduate from high school. If you are the first in your family to graduate from high school, please stand for applause. You may be seated. If you are the first in your family to go to college or university, please stand for applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Today we also honor students who have received the highest academic honors. The class of 2024 had 147 students receiving a 4.0 or higher GPA. These students are being recognized as Southridge magna cum laude graduates. Out of these students, 3 of them earned a 4.5 GPA or higher and are earning the honor of summa cum laude. Would all students who are graduating with these academic honors please rise? Thank you. You may be seated. The valedictorian award is presented to the graduating senior with the highest grade point average and who attended Southridge High School for at least their junior and senior years. The valedictorian for the class of 2024 is Adrian Gassaway with a GPA of 4.55. Adrian, please stand so we can honor your academic success. 70% of our students will be attending universities, community colleges, or trade schools in Oregon and across the country. With honor, I'm proud to say that Southridge High School will be represented in both the Marines and Air Force branches of the United States military. No matter your next steps in life, we wish you the best of luck in all you do. At this time, I would like the entire class of 2024 to rise so we can honor you on this, your graduation day. Please give all of our seniors a rousing round of applause. Please rise. Thank you. You may be seated.
Each year, the senior selects a staff member to share a few words of wisdom. This year, Stacy Mix was selected by the seniors to share their thoughts. Please welcome Miss Mix to the stage.
Thank you. I have to put my readers on real quick. There we go. Good afternoon, everyone. You look absolutely wonderful. And welcome, families and friends. I am so humbled and honored to have been chosen to speak to you today. It's hard for me to imagine 32 years ago, I stood on a stage at graduation as class president, attempting to inspire my fellow classmates. I honestly had no clue what impactful life experience I was to tell these people. I was 18 years old, I lived in a small town, and I was currently working as a logger. As I gave my speech, I remember making eye contact with my home economics teacher, who was negatively shaking her head as I spoke. Now, to be fair, I did catch the oven on fire in her class. However, she forgave me, I think. My very first job, ironically, was at Aloha High School teaching foods classes where we had no fires. I did learn one very important lesson that day, however, that shortcuts in life do not always work in your favor. Today is your graduation. It is not just a ceremony, it is a rite of passage, marking the end of one chapter, the exciting beginning of another, as you prepare to embark on this new journey. I want to take a moment, if you don't mind, to share with you a few lessons I have learned in my 50 years of life. Now, for those of you who know me, you know I get myself into some pretty funny situations. We call these Stacy stories. I have been told that I should write a book, and one day I just might. But today, let's talk about your book. Imagine every day, every moment as a page, and every chapter represents a different phase of your journey. When we open a book, we might have certain expectations about where the story will lead. But the most captivating stories are those that surprise us, those that start in one place and end in an entirely different, unexpected way. In my opinion, a good book is filled with twists and turns, highs and lows, and even moments that make us laugh. It is important to remember that every experience, whether good or bad, or even embarrassing, contributes to the person that you're becoming. I ask you to not dwell on the negative experiences that happen, because I promise you, with time and patience, you will see the lesson. So one time I went to the grocery store, and I had put chapstick all over my lips and my mouth, and I had no idea that it was tinted red. When the lady at the checkout asked how I was doing, I simply said, "Oh, it has been a day." And she replied with, "Yeah, it looks like it." It is important that you are not afraid to leave your comfort zone, This is where you will ultimately grow the most. Although it is comfortable to stay in familiar territory, I challenge you to try something new, step into the unknown, and learn how strong you really are. A few months ago, one of my students, Izzy, and her mom, Mandy, texted me from a Tim McGraw concert in Seattle, which inspired me to do something way out of my comfort zone. The very next morning, I went online to purchase a Tim McGraw floor ticket just feet away from the stage. None of my friends were available to go, so I went alone. While I found my seat, I had a choice: to be quiet and not say a word, or to have courage and make conversation. I began by talking to the people seated near me. I learned that one lady had terminal cancer, and this concert was her dying wish. Another couple I met had eloped the night before and were asking me for advice on how to tell their parents. And my favorite was the woman sitting right next to me who was recently divorced and decided to stand on a chair to get Tim McGraw's attention to let him know that she is now single. We live in a world where independence is often celebrated and vulnerability can be seen as weakness. It can take immense courage to reach out to others or to go to a concert alone. However, if I didn't have the courage to talk to those people, I would have missed out on their stories, which left a permanent impact on my heart. The reason why I went to see Tim McGraw so badly was to hear the song, "Live Like You Were Dying." If you're not familiar with this song, it talks about a man who is in his 40s that learned he has a terminal illness. Instead of grieving for the short time he has left on earth, he decides to embrace life, experience taking risks, and live with no fear. He tries skydiving and rock climbing and even attempts to ride a bull. He becomes a better husband and friend to those around him. Finally, he accepts forgiveness to those that he was at odds with and lets go of his anger and resentment. I love this song because it hits close to home for me. Although it took me well into my 40s to understand how precious life is, my hope is that you will learn at a much earlier age to prioritize building meaningful connections with others. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, support you, and challenge you to be the best version of yourself. As you navigate through life, remember the importance of gratitude. Take the time to appreciate the people and experiences that have shaped you. Be thankful for the lessons learned, the friendships formed, and the opportunities given. A simple thank you goes a long way, and as an educator, it reinforces how important the work is that we're doing. I would like to thank all of you for the impact you have made on my life and the lives of others, for the technology lessons you have patiently taught me since I grew up on a typewriter. Thank you, Grace, Mina, Avery, and Ayla, for teaching me how to use 0.5 on my phone, and for the many of you who taught me what buttons to push to navigate how to use my computer. Every day I come to work, I see the same bus driver in the parking lot. He always says, "Go change some lives." We all know that it takes a village to run a school, and I cannot leave this stage without acknowledging the incredible staff I am so honored to work with each day. You are not just my coworkers, you are my family, and your kindness, dedication, and sense of humor would have been It's what makes this job doable, The staff is like any other group of individuals I have ever worked with, and it is a privilege to write the chapters in my book with you as the characters. So I leave you with the words the bus driver said to me: go change lives. Live with purpose, and remember, tomorrow is never promised. You all have value and gifts to make our world a better place. Thank you for making my life better and for adding to the chapters in my book. I really hope that you get the chance to live like you were dying. Thank you.
you, Miss Nix. The Southridge Choir will now sing For Good from the Wicked musical.
It's said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Though I don't know if I believe that's true, I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say I've been changed for the better because I knew you. I have been changed for good. Well, maybe that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say
Thank you to the Southridge Combined Choir. Now I invite Ms. Copeland forward for the principal's remarks.
Graduates, faculty, esteemed parents, and guests, today as we gather to celebrate the culmination of our students' academic journeys, we stand at the far side of an era that was defined long ago by dreams, determination, and opportunity. 65 years ago, in the spring of 1959, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke to a gathering of 26,000 high school students, urging them to demonstrate their support for desegregation. He said, as he looked onto the diverse group of faces, and I quote, "Intermingled like the waters of a river, I see only one face, the face of the future." He knew the power for change lives within the high school student's soul. He challenged them to march toward a future where integration and equality were not just ideals, but realities. He said, "Awaken on hundreds of campuses throughout the land a new spirit of social inquiry to the benefit of all Americans." I've already seen you do this. These past 9 months, I've worked with you student leaders sitting here before me. I've watched you lead affinity groups in order to teach and inspire an integrated Skyhawk community school-wide. I heard you cry out for the student body's respect when you and your groups inspired, led, celebrated, and encouraged the student body to come closer with curiosity, acceptance, and love. And I watched our students give you that respect every time. I watched them quiet down the large gym so that they could hear your words and reflect on your teaching. Like the courageous youths challenged by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in 1959, all of you sitting here before me have that power to challenge injustice, to bridge divides, and to build a community that uplifts every voice, regardless of the differences that appear to divide us. You showed that to me this year. King's vision of a beloved community, a world free from discrimination, inequality, and hate, is actually still for you to move forward. As graduates, you're called not just to dream of this world, but to act, to be the architects of change and heralds of progress. I've seen you do this here at our school, and I know you'll continue out in the world beyond. I know that you know true education goes beyond textbooks and tests. It's all about character and action. It's all about the content of one's character, a phrase immortalized by Dr. King, and this remains your truest measure. So as you leave here, do it with the courage to stand for what is right, the determination to pursue your passions relentlessly, and hold the compassion enough to hold out a hand to those in need. Embrace diversity as a strength. Seek understanding over conflict, and always aspire to elevate, not denigrate, those around you. This world is yours to improve, and that's an exhilarating yet daunting task. But I'm confident in your abilities because I've seen what you're capable of. Your efforts and achievements have already added to the rich tapestry of our school's legacy. Now go add to the world's. Dr. King reminded us that the time is always right to do what is right. Your time is now. This is your golden moment. And as you graduate today, let that be the motto that you carry forward in every endeavor. Let it guide you in making choices that not only honor your personal dreams, but also the collective aspirations of our society. I'll say it again. The time is always right to do what is right, and your time is now. Congratulations, class of 2024. Go forth with boldness and with love. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Copeland. I now invite our second student speaker to give her remarks. Please welcome Junie Velasquez to the stage.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fire. Footsteps even higher. It doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. We're not alone. didn't kill us. It just made us stronger. Hi, my name is Junia Velasquez. A lot of you have heard my story, how I had 2 seizures that led to a rare brain disease. I lost my ability to speak, to walk, to recognize my family, friends, and even myself. To say the least, this was challenging, but we've all faced challenges and we've all risen above them. I think this is where I learned that diamonds are only made under pressure. The world wasn't gonna wait for me to get better. It was gonna keep going. I couldn't give up either because I was going to be the first in my generation to graduate. I had to set an example. I wanted to make everyone proud. We all have something that we keep going for. Let that be your fire. Let that be your motive. Graduation is more than just a ceremony. It's a milestone that marks both an ending and an exciting new chapter. You've worked hard to reach this point, but remember, the learning never stops. Carry with you the friendships and the memories, but also stay open to the lessons that are yet to come. Keep in mind that success is not just about what you accomplish for yourself, but also about what you inspire others to achieve. Be a leader, a mentor, and a friend. Share your light with the world and never underestimate the power of kindness and empathy. We stand on the threshold of a new chapter. Let's take a moment to celebrate our journey. We've powered through challenges, grown immensely, and today, we're ready to take on the world. Keep in mind that the future is not just a place we are going, but one we are creating. Our paths may diverge, but the memories and lessons will remain. Keep in mind that the future is not just a place we are going, but one we are creating. Congratulations, class of 2024. Like Southridge Skyhawks we are, let's go make our mark.
Thank you, Judy. Can we please give a round of applause for all of our student and staff speakers today? We are now at the moment where our graduates will be honored one by one. I would like families to honor the achievement of each graduate by giving a very short and loud unity clap after each name is read. I recognize that families and friends are extremely proud of their graduate, but a super long applause or use of noisemakers may interrupt the reading of the next student's name and interview with their special moment on stage. Please be respectful of each graduate as their name is read by a staff member. Susan Greenberg and Dr. Gustavo Valderas, it is now my pleasure to present to you the Beaverton School Board and the community gathered here, Southridge High School's class of 2024, and present them for graduation. On behalf of Southridge High School and the Beaverton School District, we are pleased to confer diplomas on these students, along with all the rights and responsibilities that accompany graduating from high school. I would like Susan Greenberg and Dr. Gustavo Valderas to join me in presenting the diplomas to each of the graduates. Students, you may rise. And we may begin.
Audrey Meek, Gabriel Arona, Janet Hall, Juniette Velasquez, Rachel Joe, Zachary Velasquez, Moises Ortiz, Jason Nuesa, Tony Padilla Gaspar, Charlie Lover, Alyssa Grimes, Ella Westora,
Paloma Avilés, Anna Alvarez, Maggie Aceves, Nathan Adair, Eric Arechega Brambila, Milo Horner, Elizabeth Ann Marie Zietz Chirac, Sydney Ediger, Emiko Dyson, Isabella Patton, Marley Alsbury, Alexa Son Perez,
Julian de la Rosa, Enrique Starr, Michael Samuelson, Itzel Andrade, Ryan Angeles, Sylvan Alvarez, Farah Aljabori, Luis Avila Fulgencio, Mustafa Aldebi, Dalen Alley, Aiden Anderson, Saeed Andrade,
Kiana Brooks, Karen Batista, Diana Beglarian, Elise Allen, Rachel Brandt, Avery Barron, Izzy Boudreau, Nora Ayers, Ava Anaya, Kaylin Ispero, Sabrina Anderson, Alondra Alonso,
Johnny Barragan, Cohen Bozick, Connor Burrows, Manuel Banuelos, Adam Benson, Alicia Batmanchuk, Cole Benson, Dylan Brockway, Ava Bowker, Natalie Beckwith, Nicholas Buchanan, Mia Berliner,
Luke Brayman, Jurgen Ballesteros, Sadie Boyd, Cameron Banks, Chloe Bowie, Olive Bastin, Fatima Brotherson Irish, Nathan Bailey, Claudette Baker, Michael Baker, Nathan Barrera, Rico Brownbay.
Georgia Copeland, Sergio Cervantes Moreno, Camden Chira, Avery Chavez, Ben Carlton, Silas Castle, Alex Covington, Adriana Contreras Tinoco, Jose Armando Castro Reyes, Diego Cortez, Reka Comer, Isaiah Clayson,
Bennett Dugo, Anayansi De La Cruz, Sophia Choi, Nick Duarte, Wesley Dodd, Cooper Dawson, Rodrigo Chavez, Abigail Diaz Avalos, Ingrid Caceres Vidal, Mackenzie Colston, Genevieve Chung, Ryan Duong, Nicholas Farnay, Russell Fanchulo, Carter Fortune, Nina Fugino, Ali Filipenko, Liv Enyart, Stone Fowler, Axel Escobar, Marco Estrada Garcia, Katie Evans, Juan Diego, Grace Easterling, Sophia Doda,
Jace Grenzer, Erica Griffiths, Adrian Gassaway, Jazzy Gomez, Lisbeth Jelena Garcia Morales, Stephanie Gaona Cancino, Sachina Gail Lama, Sharon Flores, Ryan Freeland, Jeremy Fox, Alyssa Field.
Jazmín García Hernández, Génesis González Rodríguez, Laura Valentina García Hernández, Micah Jeanette Greeno, Caden Gronig, Miles Gibson, Augusto Alejandro González Villatoro, Joshua Guardijí, Alfredo Gómez, Gavin Godet Dumlao, Rosha Gambari, Daniel Gómez Ríos.
Brayden Gilbert, Jacob Gillum, Carter Hedgecock, Ava Harris, Monica Warner, Jared Hernandez, Josh Hofek, Luis Hernandez, Elijah Hawkins, Edwin Yandel Hernandez Juan, Noah Grove, Emily Hernandez Vidal, Jordan Harding, Jacelis Hernandez, Amelia Hare, Mars Hall, Landon Ray Richard Harold Brower, Natalie Howard, Lila Hebern, Grace Holm, Rebecca Hampton, Ash Herman, Helen Irish.
Hannah Olateo Ivy, Mason Sterling Jones, Garrett William Junkin, Alexandra Grace Jorgensen, Lila Johnson, Cleopatra Justice, Savannah Jacobs, Amy Camaro, Jack Clee, Kazuhiro Kalish, Alyssa King, Lily Colbert,
Joe Kolakowski, Leslie Lopez, Allison Loffman, Gabriel Lechuga, Renner Link, Isabel Lasher, Julian Lopez, Ezekiel Lomeli, Cosma Louis, Kathleen Lutz, Lydia Lopez, Kai Leland,
Riley Forsterling, Martin Jr. Mejia Chavez, Estuardo Mendez, Isabella Lloyds, Chloe Lara,
Lucas Langway, Kenzie Moraskini, Artemis Jones, Clara Bowles, Cooper Barnum, Carmela Syrup, Joey Harrison III.
Jocelyn Martinez, Nicholas Melvin, Gavin Martin, Fyfin McLean, William Monig, Syrafin Matogo, Robertson Mateo, Abubakar Mohammed, Forrest Myers, Xavier Mollet, Ryder Morphin, Aton Mignon, Giselle Martinez Seiler, Michael Millsap, Jennifer Ma, Trent Moore, Trevor McClintock, Elliot Miller, Jaden McBride, Jaden Morrison, Luis Marine, Zayden McKinney, Bernard Mudiamu, Arrow Briones Moreland,
Gwendolyn McFarland, Betsabeth Morales, Maria Jose Munoz, Eliana Mitchell, Emily Maduhano, Grace Manriquez Botello, Umahani Makaswana, Finn Mansker Gomez, Aiden McNair, Alexis Morales Campos, Adrian Martinez, Jonathan Martinez Vega,
Lennox McNeil, Matthew Nichols, Kassar Najib Noristani, Ash Najib Noristani, Jennifer Niga, Hao Nguyen, Mixley Nicholas Paredes, Vanessa Hoya Gonzalez Obaledo, Eason Obando, Lindsay Oleda, Cade Ochoa Severson, Colin Peniel,
Owen Otani, Vitamir Petkov, Anthony Pinto, Wailana Palakiko, Shreya Prasad, Brianna Peterson, Sydney Parker, Paulina Parrish, Alex Pardo, Anna Paladicho, Jamila Peña Gomez, Ana Maria Lima Purgli,
Jocelyn Perez, Nicholas Roman, Adam Rounds, Dylan Rollo, Edward Romero, Fernando Reyes Olmedo, Maxwell Russell Bonner, Heliel Nicholas Rodriguez Martinez, Gael Rojo Monroy, Evan Richards, Ashkan Rahfahi Sherpak, Nicholas Riley, Haley Savage, Piper Smith, Vivian Strayer, Ayla Shores, Kylie Sunderhouse, Dante Scott, Alexis Reyes Lucero, Janet Rodas Mendez, Maya Nurisha Wisdom Raji, Aliciana Rodriguez, Caroline
Rhino. Preston Shields. Nevaeh Spry. Emma Slothauer. Taylor Schott. Alice Swan. Cameron Shelton. Ayla Sarek. Maya Simonson. Julia Simer. Ladarian Salgado Esquivel. Antoine Simon. Abdu Tresh. Talon Thompson. Catherine Torelli. Malachi Thornton. Spencer Trolin. Kai Thomas. Francesca Tang-Killison. Aurel Tagabuel. Keandra Spina Denson. Jackie Sun. Eli Scott. Carter Seychow. Woody Thompson. Ethan Thompson. Brennan Toma. Leonardo Trejo Baron. Wyatt Taylor. Creighton Townsley. Mari Tokuda. Manon Tola. Alicia Ugalde Hensley. Emma Vitkovich. Lindsay Velasquez. Maria Victoria.
Varianne Vo. Giselle Vera. Danielle Villalobos. Fabian Valiente. Israel Valdez. Aiden Valdez. Jarrell Ward. Matthew Williams. McKenna Wilson. Reese Winkin. Megan Whalen. Marina Weldon.
Sky Alexander Douglas Corbett. Naima Alexander. Sebastian Zuniga. Ryan Zhao. Salim Abdallah. Malak Yassin. Natalia Yanez. Jason Yurton. Leanne Wu. Adriana Wallace. Justice Warrington.
Nasalia Lopez. Hannah May Madronio. Courtney Barton Broussard. Kamaya Schlesser. Madeline Turcios. Vedani Diaz Santiago. Jose Martinez Espinosa.
At this time, I would like to ask this assembly to give a huge round of applause for Assistant Principal Marina Heights, who planned this lovely graduation beginning back in January. Ms. Heights. Let's also please give a large round of applause to Ms. Caracas, Ms. Larpenter, and Ms. Fortner for their assistance in planning this ceremony. And now I'd like only the faculty seated before me and in the stands to rise. Seniors, please remain seated. Faculty, thank you for all of your efforts in seeing our kids to graduation. Faculty, you may now leave this field and go to the building where we will greet our graduates. I invite everyone now to stand as Anna Rickley and Avancé present our alma mater, We Soar With Thee, Southridge High. One last time, I present to you Student Body President Audrey Meek and Senior Class President Riley Forsterling.
Will the class of 2024 please rise? Oh, wait. Graduates, there's one final academic tradition that signifies your transition from student to graduate. Class of 2024, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2024. I present to you the newest alumni of Southridge High School.
Graduates, you may now leave the stadium in your lines. Audience, please do not exit until our seniors have all exited the stadium in their lines and have entered the building where they will actually receive their diplomas. Your students will meet you outside of the building. Also, if you're able, please help us pick up some chairs. Thank you for attending this celebration. Drive safely and be well.
On the other side of this, there's stairs that lead all the way to the ground.